this crowd involved in this game early.
On the other end, on the offensive end, Minnesota's not getting the ball from side to side. It's a lot of one-on-one action. Ball's got to get to the backside and then they can attack. Reed picks up the foul.
And as a result, they're trying to go so fast, right?
Wemby has that. He's not even in the game right now.
On the other end, on the offensive end, Minnesota's not getting the ball from side to side. It's a lot of one-on-one
instead of working the game.
Ball's got to get to the backside and then they can attack.
Reed picks up the foul.
Yeah, Candace, you're right to your point. They're trying to go so fast, right? Wemby has that. He's not even in the game right now, but Wemby has that kind of, pressure on everyone. When they see an opportunity, they try to go. Instead of working the game, working their game plan, getting the ball around, making the defense actually have to work.
DiVincenzo out for the season, torn Achilles. The cell inside, in close, and over to Sumo.
For the first time, Edwards will sit.
Their package is a lot of away screens. They're going to utilize their guards. The talent, you see Dylan Harper in there. With those away screens that Vassell scored on.
It's a steal. For the season,
it's picked up by Johnson. Trying to get through the trailing Kessel.
And with Wemby out of the game, their package is a lot of away screens. They're going to utilize their guards, the talent. You see Dylan Harper in there with those away screens that Vassell scored on.
These guards do so well. Similar to Jake McDaniel, really making sure that the bigs cannot screen and fight over every screen. That's what allowed him to just have the ball fall in his hand because he did not allow to be a magnet to a screen.
Castle in game 2 is 9 of 9 at the line. Taking a look at the upcoming playoff schedule. WNBA tomorrow on ABC. Wings and Fever
fight over every screen. That's what allowed him to just have the ball fall in his hand because he did not allow to be a magnet to a screen.
Castle in game 2 is 9 of 9 at the line. Taking a look at the upcoming playoff schedule.
For more on these games, go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. Shannon drives, corner, Sumo now with the 3, with the rebound, yanked down by Johnson.
Tomorrow on ABC,
and now Dylan Harper,
Oklahoma City takes Texas to lead into LA against the Lakers. For more on these games, go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. Shannon drives, corner, Sumo with the rebound, yanked down by Johnson.
Sumo playing with a bad cap and a bad heel and Reed is free.
For Cornette. That pass through his hands. And it's a turnover for the Spurs.
Cornette's like, I'm not winning.
Right?
With 3:45 to go in the first. The crowd is ready. They've had very little to cheer for so far.
Here's Ray, puts it in a triple. His first basket tonight. And a timeout.
And you need those culture setters, and Pop is one of those. His presence speaks volumes and speaks confidence into this young group, and just to see him still around the game that he loves, it's amazing.
I love when he said Pop is still Pop. He's still coaching, he's still cursing, but he's still putting his hand around him in the shoulder, and he's still the same guy, man. I love that.
18-6 San Antonio has led from the get-go. They were up early. They've held on, going in. Johnson out to Vassell. Hit by Shannon. Shot clock at 3. On top is Harper, the rookie. Shannon there on the switch. And heaves it away. Minnesota with some defensive life.
And that's the type of defense that we're accustomed to seeing Minnesota play. That's the reason why they are advancing to this next round, is because of the defense they played, they traveled with against Denver.
They have an advantage, Candace, and it's called this crowd. They have to make sure that they're doing things like that to get this crowd involved in the game. We couldn't hear ourselves last game. It was so last time we were here. Like that.
Timed by Gobert. And a terrific feed to get him in that position. Johnson, Cornette. And back to Keldon. And they'll set with the Aaron Fox. Reed is there. Edwards has come in for McDaniels. 5 to fire. In goes Keldon Johnson. It's picked up by Dosunmu. Minnesota now is in another gear. It's Gobert from Shannon.
And it looks
just like that, a 7-0 run.
And it looks like Coach Johnson is calling Wemby back to the table as Minnesota is getting downhill and doing what they want, playing through the French center.
Well, starts on the defensive end, Candace. That's who offensively, obviously, they're having success, but they turned it up on the defensive end of the floor, and they're playing off of that energy right now.
Edwards got the Johnson miss. They'll take it in to await. Minnesota is on a 9-0 run after trailing by 15 moments ago. It's Cornette, and Gobert is there. Devin Vassell, weaving, driving, faking, spinning, lunging, firing it up.
That footwork right there, Candace.
Vassell calms the run down. Doing a little bit of everything to get that shot up.
Anthony Edwards into a nest of defenders and got it to go.
I love how Tony Brothers has looked at Ant. Anybody know of anything about Tony Brothers? He's gonna give you some stares.
There's a turnover. Much more intensity, far more tenacious. Edwards, the trailing Shannon. They knew they had to go downhill every time they got it. Like right here by Edwards, and scratched as he takes it in and fouled by the San Antonio defense.
Right here, Ant Edwards finds Shannon Jr. He does a great job of getting downhill.
Yo, did Rudy get more athletic? Do you see him, Candace? He going around the defense. And Anthony Edwards is doing what he do, man. Just getting through the defense, taking his time, being patient, and getting to his spots and his money.
Well, so much is being said about Wemby learning from Gobert. Let's say Gobert learn a couple finger rolls from Wemby on those finishes.
So tonight, Edwards is playing with a hyperextended left knee that took some time. He'd come off the bench the previous 2 games. His right knee, he's going through runner's knee. That was what Steph Curry had for Golden State late in the season. So it's not one, it's both knees are causing him some problems.
And with this series, now these games being every other day, we're going to see the impact of the series on Anthony Edwards. But this, again, is a pivotal Game 3, and he said, if I'm capable of being on the floor, I will be out there for my teammates.
Minnesota's on a 13-2 run. Foul, Dosunmu on Castle.
Sometimes it's good enough just to take time off the clock, putting pressure on the ball, taking time off the clock so they're getting into their offensive sets late. You don't have to reach right there. You got them right where you want them.
Dosunmu picks up number 1, and Castle is at the free throw line for a second time. And now 3 of 3. May is Mental Health Awareness Month. Be kind to yourself and each other. Reach out to Crisis text line by texting TEAM to 741-741 for free, confidential, 24/7 support. National champion at UConn. Grew up in the Atlanta area. There's a miss in his first in a while. He had gone 12 of 12 going back to Game 2. It's Dosunmu, the hesitation and the drive. And Champagny, who's back in the game, gets the rebound. Fox is there. Wembanyama in the contest. Castle in the corner. And Wemby's got it. And Gobert comes out on him. Final 40 seconds of the first quarter. Fox, a fake, a feed. Johnson cutting.
Just incredible patience right there by Fox. And just the last minute cut by Johnson. I mean, he's 6th man of the year for a reason. And he comes in and he does all those little things for this team to help them win.
And makes it a 4-point game once again. He's got 10 in the first quarter.
And Anthony Edwards coming alive. That's a great sign for him setting the tone on the offensive end.
There's the difference of 2 seconds. The game clock and shot clock. Gobert and Wembanyama. Fox and Dosunmu. The screen. Fox, Wembanyama, it's a 3, and he has struggled with that shot in this series. Gobert the rebound, a couple seconds. Here's Edwards, can he get it before the horn?